Hello everyone and welcome to Yoga Flowly. I'm Rachel and today's video is all about supporting us ladies through menopause with some restorative yoga and relaxation. Menopause is that natural transition that we all go through in life, but it can come with physical and emotional, psychological challenges. In today's session, we're going to dive into restorative yoga poses that are menopause friendly, designed to help you relax, relieve stress, and find a little bit of balance. Yoga is a powerful tool for navigating menopause, not just physically, but emotionally as well. And research shows that stress can worsen menopause symptoms, but yoga can be that help to reduce that stress by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which will calm the mind and also balance your hormones. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to Yoga Flowly and hit that notification bell so you can get more videos just like this. So why practice yoga during the menopause? Menopause can bring symptoms like hot flushes, insomnia, mood swings, and joint pain. And yoga offers a way to support your body through these changes. Yoga combines breath work with physical movement and sometimes meditation, not only to alleviate these symptoms, but also to allow us to reconnect with our bodies in a deeper and more mindful way. So, what are the benefits of yoga for menopause? Yoga for menopause can reduce stress and calm our nervous system, relieve those symptoms such as hot flushes, joint aches, and muscle tension. It can balance our emotions, helping anxiety and mood swings. And it can also restore energy, helping us to improve our sleep and boost our metabolism. It also strengthens the muscles and increases our bone density, which is so important during this transition in our lives. So we're going to go through 5 yoga poses now that are nice and restorative and can be really helpful during the menopause. You might decide that you want to have a go at all of these poses, or maybe just cherry pick 1 or 2 to suit your needs at that particular time. Make sure that you wear some nice comfy clothes, hence why I'm just in my joggers and a nice loose t-shirt today. And then have plenty of props. So have a couple of blocks or a couple of pillows, just stuff that you can have to just support you and just find some comfort within each of the poses. So pose number 1 is going to be butterfly pose. So being seated on the mat, you're going to bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to just gently fall away from each other. No forcing or pushing, just let them fall away, let gravity just pull them down towards the floor. You can grab blocks here and support the knees. This can be helpful if the knees are feeling particularly sore, if those joints are sore. And also another little tip is you might want to sit on a cushion or a block. This is then just going to raise the level of your hips, and that can then allow some softness for the knees as well, takes a little bit of that pressure off. So you can have a play around with it and just see what works best for you. How is it going to feel most comfortable for you? And then just bring your hands to your shins just to start with. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. And then as you exhale, just lowering the chest down towards your feet. Maybe you grab hold of the toes. Maybe you rest the hands on the mat, or you can turn your palms up towards the sky. This just allows for a little feeling of openness. And then you can just round through your spine and then just drawing your chin towards your chest. So butterfly pose is really great for just relieving some tension in your hips. And it also allows the body to cool naturally, which obviously can be really helpful during menopause. And then you can just hold this pose for like 2 to 3 minutes. Once you get used to doing it, you can hold it for a little bit longer, up to about 5 minutes. And then when you're ready to come out of the pose, you just take a deep inhale and just slowly walk your hands back up. You can draw your knees together, and then you can just extend the legs, move on to the next pose, or you can just get up and get on with the rest of your day. So pose number 2 is going to be an extended child's pose. Now you can have a couple of props for this one as well. So maybe take the knees a little wider than your hips. A block can be really helpful here. You can slide it underneath the sitting bones, and by doing that, it just takes that pressure off you kind of sitting on your ankles and your heels. You can also pop something soft in between your bottom and your heels, so cushion to just help you. Again, it's just adding that little layer of comfort. Or you can bring a pillow and just allow your forehead to rest on it. So an extended child's pose is really great when you just want to calm down. It really provides some relief from stress, both physically and mentally. So when you're ready, again, just taking an inhale just to lengthen up through your spine. And then as you exhale, just walking those arms out, fully extend them. And then just resting your forehead down to the floor, or you can rest it on your pillow. Just rest the forearms then down to the floor, relax the shoulders. Just allowing just the belly to just gently pull down in between the legs. And you're just allowing the back to gently stretch here. Take nice deep breaths. And again, holding this pose for 2 to 3 minutes. But like I said, you can just take it a little bit longer once you get used to the pose. And then take it up to about 5 minutes if you need to. And this is really just going to allow you just to calm down, relieve a little bit of tension, and hopefully allow you to feel a little bit more like you again. When you're ready to come out of the pose, just inhale deeply, slowly walk yourself back up, and then you can move on to your next pose. So pose number 3 is going to be our half happy baby. So you want to come down to lie on your back. And then you're going to extend one leg out along the floor. So I'm going to extend my left leg out along the floor. I'm going to send my right leg up into the air and have that bend in the knee. I'm going to take my right hand behind the back of the knee, and I'm just going to pull that knee slowly out to the side. So it's just coming to the side of the body. I'm going to slide my hand up the leg, grab hold of wherever I can. So it could be around the side of the shin, it could be the ankle, it could be the side of the foot. You can even take your peace fingers, wrap it around that big toe. So it's just whatever works for you. Take a breath, and then as you exhale, just drive that knee down towards the floor. And you're just going to start to feel this opening up then through your thigh into your glute, around your hip and your groin as well. And then I always take my left hand, I just place it on the top of my thigh, but you can press it into the floor if you prefer, or you can even grab hold of your mat if you want to feel just a little bit more secure. So a half happy baby is a really great pose to do to relieve tension in your low back, which is something that is quite common for women to experience during menopause. So this can be a great one for that. So just again, spending just 2 to 3 minutes in your happy baby or your half happy baby. And then just slowly, gently release, extend that leg out along the floor, and then you can switch to the other side and just going through the steps. Take your time getting into the pose. Again, just driving that knee down to the side of the body, and then just placing that hand wherever's most comfortable. Close the eyes and just relax into this pose. So pose number 4 is going to be Cactus Arms. We're going to be lying down on our backs, and then you might want to get super comfortable with this one with the legs. So maybe you decide you want some support for your knees. I'm going to just add a block with a little pillow on top just to pop underneath my knees. You don't have to do this. You can just lay out fully straight if you prefer. Come down fully onto your back. Make sure that you're nice and straight, nice and comfortable. And then we're going to take the arms out into a T shape. And then we're going to bend at the elbows. So we come into this cactus shape with our arms. Now, we're just going to gently press the shoulder blades, the backs of the shoulders, and the arms into the floor. And we're just going to hold it here. And this is just going to provide a little bit of opening in your chest, nice gentle opening in the chest. This allows you to breathe deeper, but also can allow you to relieve some tension. Lots of us, when we get stressed or we get tense with things, we feel that tightness in the chest. And just doing a nice little gentle chest opener is really going to help with this. Now, while you're in this position as well, you can do a little jaw circle. So keeping the head nice and straight, so you're gazing up towards the sky. You're just going to open the mouth, so open the jaw. And then as you just breathe nice and gently, you're just going to circle the jaw around. So nice, slow, steady little circles with the jaw. And this is just going to provide some relief as well. It's another place that we hold tension, so we can often, when we're stressed, clench our jaw. We often do it without kind of realizing that we're doing it. It's a subconscious thing. So yeah, if you get that kind of tightness in your jaw, which can sometimes then go into the neck as well, this is just a really nice one to do. And these two just work really nice together. It's the jaw, the neck, the opening of the chest at the same time. Again, you can just do this for like 2 to 3 minutes and then holding for a little longer once you get used to the pose. And just breathing just at your own natural pace here. So our fifth and final pose for this session today is going to be our reclined bound angle or reclined butterfly, your Supta Baddha Konasana. So you come down to lie on your back, knees are going to be bent, and then you're going to bring the soles of the feet together, allow the knees to gently fall apart. Now you can use blocks here to support your knees if you wish. This can be really helpful and just adds a level of comfort to this pose. And then you can decide where you want to take the arms. Maybe you take them out to the side, palms facing up, or maybe you reach them up overhead. You can just stretch the arms up. That always feels nice to have a little stretch through the torso. Or you can grab hold of opposite elbows and then just rest yourself down. So this pose is particularly good for just releasing your hips and your chest here, but also just allows an emotional and physical release in the body. It's super relaxing, and you can pop a pillow underneath your head, you can pop a blanket over you as well, and just make it super nice and nourishing. You can breathe deeply in this pose. And again, staying in the pose for 2 to 3 minutes or a little longer if you wish. Just allow your whole body to just kind of reset, allow the mind to reset. Just bring a little bit of equilibrium back to your body. These restorative poses are designed to help you relax and find balance during challenging times during perimenopause and menopause. Remember, it is important to listen to your body and take the time to rest. You don't have to go through this transition alone. Let me be your gentle guide as we practice yoga and mindfulness together. If you found this video helpful, then please give it a little thumbs up and share it with someone else who might benefit. Make sure to subscribe to Yoga Flowly for more menopause-friendly yoga practices. Let me know in the comments how these poses made you feel. Thanks again for joining me today. Namaste.